Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, specifically for the Azure Wield and Mutators update, number 4. So it's added a whole new biome to go to that I haven't been to yet. Then also we have daily missions, lethal operations or weekly missions. Don't know what employee review score is. And then also mutators that can make the game harder. I really gotta go back and finish a lot of these things. Anyway, let's go to the Azure Wield. Do we want to just do Hazard? I could try Hazard 3, but I've been having some trouble with that. Let's go Hazard 3 and figure it out. So what class do we want to play? I've been rolling Gunner a lot. You know what? Engineer, Demolitionist. I think that's one of the classes I haven't rolled with much at all, and wow, it just immediately hands me stuff. And we don't have mutators on at the moment. I don't actually know how to get mutators yet, so that's something I'll have to play around with. But yeah, it's really nice seeing this game just getting regular updates here and there. Ooh, so you can just body slam those. That's fun. Get some reload speed here. But yeah, so other things for this, well, I mean, I just love seeing it get updates. It is one of those bullet heavens that just, you know, gets better and better, and with like a very clear, consistent quality to it. Some other bullet heavens, when they come out, it's like relearning the whole dang game. This one, it's just more, and some nice tweaks in and of that mix. Let's see. Ugh, not great. Probably just some damage. I'll have to kind of mix and match there. But yeah, the other thing specifically that I'm coming back to play a little bit more is Ghost Ship Games and Fun Day had a invitational tournament that they ran specifically for Deep Rock Galactic survivors, and more or less I came in third, and so I'm still kind of riding high on that. I wanted to play a little bit more. So, we've got a kinetic grenade launcher. I could go for the incendiary, or I could just go for the high explosive grenade. I think we want to skip the shard diffractor. I'm gonna go for the fire grenades. I have no basis on whether or not that's the correct choice, but I figure I might as well. Honestly, compared to the tournament, this is kind of casual in a good way. But obviously, I'll just have to probably bump myself up a couple of hazard levels to really feel the burn. At some point, I really need to sit down and actually get myself consistently up to hazard 5. Who is... okay. That's new. I don't think I've seen this enemy. Well, I mean, I haven't seen these guys before either. That's a lot of new stuff. Damage max HP. I'm gonna just keep pushing this thing. Unfortunately, this thing actually has a really slow fire rate, which is an issue. Oh, and I have to get rid of the tree? Yep, gotta get rid of the tree. Now, do I actually want to trigger this? Now I do. I was kind of hoping I could kill the dude with a field, but whatever. Cold damage. I'm actually going to reroll, see what I can get. Spawns a magnet at the end of the stage. Collects 50% of the experience you're missing. Sure. At the very least, this way we don't have to worry about missing out. Get the reload, get the pickup. I'm actually going to go for the reload. Grenade splits into 3. And then boost some explosive damage. Looks like we also move faster when I hop on the trampoline, which is kind of nice. Okay. So yeah, what else do I want to even do in this mix? I mean, mostly just try and get everything on the floor. It's always a struggle playing this game of like, yeah, how much do you farm the enemies? How much do you stick around grabbing the loot? Because I'm not exactly under-leveled, but like I tend to go purely for like the golden nitro if I can get my hands on it. Like it feels really good if I clear an entire map. Ooh, my lack of mining speed is rough. This is not a character. Ow, ow, ow. This is not a character who is adept at cutting through rock. And I would like to get some mining speed if I can get my hands on that. Alright. Only one elite. Oh, wow. Hazard 3 might actually be too easy for me. Kind of. Yeah, let's keep getting that up. The problem is its lack of fire rate is the problem. It fires 2 grenades very slowly. Oh, we do have a regular magnet. Is the regular magnet actually worth it here? I think so. I mean, I'm gonna get 50% of the experience anyway, but hi. I'll snag that. Snag a couple of these. I think we've seen most of what there is to see on this map. There might be some stuff in the bottom right, but even then, I think I've seen it. So I think we're good. Let's see. It feels like it. And none of my guns really want to shoot that guy, and he is tough. So, you know. No, I think we just kind of aimless. Because I don't want to kill the boss necessarily immediately. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Damage of all weapons, 15%. This is nice. It's not huge, but it's there. But yeah, we want to let some of these things spawn in. As long as we don't let it get too overwhelming, is the big one. There we go. And I do have to worry about those little guys. Ow. They are getting worse. Please die, thank you. I could use some pickup radius. Hurricane guided rocket system. Fire a barrage of rockets that damage random enemies. Oh, so it is just totally random then. As the one issue with the explosive build is it is very indiscriminate. I love those rockets. They're very satisfying to watch. Got him. Okay. Yeah, let's start investing into that. Fire grenades probably are actually quite good. But hard to say. There we go. Oh, and there's the magnet. So that's probably the magnet that spawns at the end that gets 50% of everything. Alright, let's grab this. Size of explosions or 3 weaker versions. Let's go for the 3 weaker versions. Only get one of these. Like, the paint jobs are kind of tempting.
I always waste my money on cosmetics. What else we got? I rarely take one of these.
Let's see. Leave the rest? Leave the rest. I don't think we need it. I can be patient here. Okay, so one thing is there is no red sugar on this map. It is this stuff instead. So I can kind of hang out in this zone. Oh, maybe I don't destroy the crystals? Maybe they just heal me? Hard to say. It seems like I'm just healing as long as I'm in that region. But it probably has kind of an upper limit on how much it can heal before it goes away. What am I looking for? Morkite. Ooh. If I can find any. Hasn't been the most forthcoming so far. But, I mean, just wander. I'll find it. Just gotta go quick and let everything explode. The one problem is the rockets aren't... I guess they'll home in on enemies, but only if I actually have enemies. They won't go for a further target. I guess it makes sense. It's tough. Leave me alone. I want this Morkite. Okay, reload speed on those grenades? Sure. Even if I haven't, like, really invested too hard into their effectiveness on their own. Ow. The problem is my greed is going to cause me to sink this run. That and my absolutely just crippling lack of mining speed. That bites. Yeah, other big thing I need to do. Get up to Hazard 5, but then probably also finally finish my meta progression. As the one problem is that unlocking everything in this game is going to take a long time. Oh, this is abysmal. Okay, I'm just going to park myself kind of in the center of this and hope that an amount of them kind of do my work for me. Okay, more kinetic damage, and more on the rockets. It looks like they got the rock in the center, so all we have to do is just lead them into this. Got it. Alright. We're actually doing a decent amount of damage here, which is pleasant. Okay, potency on those? Sure. Bye. And what do we want to get? Gain 3 levels, heals HP when entering a drop pod. I mean, that's kind of nice. Nitro when mining a rock. It's not my favorite. Okay, quest is done. Ow. I gotta worry about those little guys. Now let's not be too aggressive about picking up the experience here. We do get a magnet. As long as I can actually remember to pick it up. There's so many of the little guys. At least they pop quick. Reload speed on the missiles? Yeah, I'll go for the missiles. There we go. There's just something really satisfying about just trampolining into like a whole deposit of resources, and actually, like, it gives it to you too. Oh. This is tough. Because I want it. That's a whole extra thing. But my desire for it does not necessarily mean I get access to it. Best hope is to just kind of explode it a ton. Maybe I should have gone for the healing. Alright, where'd it go? Up. It might have actually left. Nope, there it is. I think it does leave after a while. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, what do we get? Explosive damage. I do want that, but I want the explosive damage. Let's work on that one. Oh, did that not? Oh, maybe it did give me a higher tier thing and I just didn't even notice. Alright, so I've taken a lot of hits here. I guess all things considered, let's just go hang out in Crystal Town. Because, yeah, I might as well heal as much as I can. Scoot over here. Grab the magnet. Picks up 50% of everything. I can work with that. Reload speed or clip size at the cost of reload speed. Now let's go for the fire rate. Breach cutter. Not explosive. Impact axe. Don't like it. Plasma burster. Do like it. Oh, that's reload speed for throwables. I guess that's only 2 of them. Ow. Got all that extra health and it didn't matter. It's like 100 damage just right then and there. That's not pleasant. I got 41. I want the reload speed on that. Oh, but let's get this, and then we can just get a cheaper one. Rockets set the ground on fire, more rockets. Fire. Mining speed. Let's grab a health. Let's not be stupid. I'll get 2. We had a lot of gold from that, for whatever reason. Maybe it just didn't spend a whole lot the first time around? Not sure. Okay, feeling that extra mining speed already. And we're gonna have a hell of a lot of fire on the ground. Which should help with crowds. I mean, we already have a ton of explosives, too. But I think everything else is fine. One of my strategies, and I have no idea if this is exactly optimal. I'm assuming it kind of is just find the edge first, so you can kind of circle, or spiral inwards. I find otherwise, if I'm, like, kind of running around in the center, I end up missing out on a lot. To go for the grenades, I think I do. Much as I like the random missile launcher, actually, is there a way I can check my current DPS? No. I can check my current stats, but not DPS. Okay, let's give myself a bit of a boost here. Yeah, there we go. Do I actually trigger that? I don't know. I think I might just ignore it for a bit. There's nothing tough nearby. Seems practical to wait until it's a little bit more valuable. I say as I then proceed to take a whole bunch of damage. Ah, but I can jump over them. There we go. Okay. Damage, reload speed, crit chance. Well, I don't have enough nitro, or no, I didn't have enough reloads. Kind of rude. Alright, let's pop over. Got a Mactera chasing me, and I kind of don't want that. I mean, can't stop it, but at least I can put some distance between me and it. I guess it's not really that much of a problem. Macteras are way more of an issue if you're stuck mining. You know, I like the dreadnoughts when I'm mining because I can kind of leverage them to do some of my work for me. My pickup radius is bad. Difficult to say if it's worth it, though. Okay, reload speed on that? Yeah. Because we're not really going for a throwable build, though I probably should consider it someday. That's an actual magnet, so we might want to leave that. Alright, just gonna pop over here. Get all this gold. Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah, mine 15 resources just by jumping on them. Okay, ow. Well, I was hoping I could actually get stuff out of that, but it looks like no. So far, so good. So let's... Oh, it's him. You know what? Actually, should be fine. Avoid those. See what's up in the top right. If there's anything. Often there isn't. And just kind of cook the boss. Okay, don't be there. It doesn't look like there's too much I'm missing. Go for reload speed? Yeah. Oh. Okay, and then I'm gonna loop for the real magnet. As opposed to the half magnet. Probably still snag both. Reload speed for all throwable weapons. Nah, let's just go paint job, mining speed. Mining speed. Yeah, that extra mining speed's gonna go kind of far. Okay, this is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna make it. Just barely. Pickup radius, reload speed. Like, the pickup radius is nice, but I get magnets for free. Getting a bunch of these. Extra potency, additional explosion that does kinetic damage. I'm gonna go for that. That way I benefit from a bunch of kinetic. This is fine. I could do better. Okay, more rockets or damage and reload. Guess I'll buy that one. There it is. Let's go for the explosion radius. Lock those two. I don't need the healing that bad. We can just go find the crystals. Maybe. I guess this is a run without a whole lot of natural healing. Which is not great. Because that very much means I have to find those Healy crystals. Or other means to get back up to full. It'll be fine. We're starting to hit the point where I wouldn't exactly call it a runaway success exactly, but most regular enemies didn't have the distance. But there's the Healy crystals. Most regular enemies are going to have some issues getting close to me. And that's a boon. Ow. 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 I hate these little purple guys. Like, most other enemies I can deal with, but the little purple guys are just fast enough and just punchy enough that they undo pretty much every healing I get to do. Okay. Let's cut up. Not the most efficient pathing. I was expecting more stuff around here, but alas, no dice. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on that. I'd say it's kind of swingy today. We've been getting a lot of, we've been getting a lot of greens and a lot of legendaries. I guess that's kind of nice and balanced. I mean, better than grays. But I think with the innate luck that meta progression provides, I sincerely doubt we'd really get a whole lot of grays in our pool. I guess we've seen a number. I'm just stubborn and I never pick them because it feels like an insult. And then I block them from my mind because it still feels like an insult. This is rough. Effectively, I'm going to cook all of them. There's the supply pod. Oh, I guess we got to go back anyway. I think I'm just going to snag this one and run. Gotten a lead off of it anyway. So potency status effect damage is good, but I think I'm going to go for the 20% off on all shop upgrades. This was what I was talking about, I suppose. That is a lot of stuff. I've got 3 guns that are kind of verging on max. Let's go for the crit chance. Even if status effects can't crit, I don't think they can. Maybe they can. Maybe that got changed. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any... Ah, there is something over here. And my health is looking okay. We definitely need more Enor pearls. If I can get my hands on more of them. I think it's, like, the only resource that I'm actually low on. I'm just gonna hang out here until things get hairy. Yeah, so there's a fair bit of stuff I might have missed in the bottom. Last chance, nothing. Alright. Nope. I should not have done that. Holy shit. That was like a lot of my health. Okay, grab that magnet. It's only half the experience, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, let's just get that maxed out. Hang out right here. I think I'm good. Yeah, you really can split second that one. I usually don't like to. Let's go for a heal. Okay, loosen bolts. Oh, that's a whole bunch. Kinetic damage. Which should increase the grenade. I guess it's just not listed by default. So I'll just grab the max HP and lock that one in. Oh, never mind. Locking anything in is meaningless. I should have gone for the healing. Oh, it's fine. I can just hang out here for a bit. Man, I forgot how short regular runs are in this game. At some point I should probably actually go for those mastery runs. There's so many different progression systems and things you can do in this game. But the mastery runs are going to give me some boosts, because I want to master, well, I want to master every gun, because that gives them at least like an extra 15-20% on various stats. Yeah, we might be able to get 3 overclocks here if I'm lucky. I'm feeling it. I mean, the run's kind of a cakewalk at this point, as long as I don't greed too hard. Sucks. Let's see. Pulls in enemies or throws grenades on damage taken. 15-second cooldown. Nope. We definitely want vacuum grenades. Because we have so many of them, too. Alright. Oh, that is a lot of crap. That's fine. Let's see, anything else? No. Let's see, crit chance for every nitra I have. Well, considering my other options are honestly not much better, I'm just gonna go for it because I gain nitra from mining. Not much. At least I think I did? Oh, maybe I didn't get that upgrade. I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. At least while we wait. No, it looks like it's fine. Let's see. That's not the... Oh, that is the dreadnought. Oops. Oh, that's a bad spot to get stuck on a tree. Ouch. Well, I mean, I'm gonna cook the guy. But yeah, I triggered that one just a little bit too early. Never mind, I'm dead. Damn it. Got stuck. On the rock. See if I can use a controller. Might actually be easier. At least we got a couple of objectives done. Okay. Do you want to try that again? Oh, that's good to know. So, you can still get the lower objectives. Well, I guess we're doing 4 then. I tried explosives, but let's try strong arms. Let's chuck some grenades instead. See how this goes. There we go. I think this is going to be my first time playing this game with a controller, and I'm not sure how that's going to roll. Usually I don't bother with it just because controllers are kind of... I don't want to say imprecise, because keyboard and mouse is not necessarily better. At the very least, for the bullet heavens where you can aim, I don't like playing them with controller because I aim so much better with a mouse for obvious reasons. But should be, hopefully, obvious reasons. Let's see. So what do we want on this one? So the axes actually have to have some level of a fire rate, because you'll stock like 3 of them and chuck. I think it's part of the reason why I usually don't care too deeply about the axes on these runs. Like, I'll go for it if I have no other choices. Okay, what is... it's Morkite. Alright. But yeah, having to rely on fire rate with throwables is a little rough, because other grenades, if you just get your... should be enough. New weapon, neurotoxin grenade. There we go. Let's just run him through my toxin. Bounce this over here. I do kind of wish I could see a little bit of a shadow. There we go. On where I was going to land. Go for the BLT ration pack. Max HP is always good. Extra potency. Yeah. I'm just going to try and get these toxin grenades up as much as I possibly can. Let's see. All throwable damage. All throwable damage. Okay. Let's just use this to clear a bunch of distance kind of quickly. We've got the supply drop. We need the resources. There we go. Grab all that. There's a lot of loot bugs here. At least mining speed. I think mining speed reduces how much it takes to kill them now. Because I want to say it used to be kind of a more set amount. It does feel like the little purple buggers are there almost entirely to punish you for mining. Okay, keep going for this. We could use an overclock here before I get completely shreked. Magnet is good. Let's see, increase all throwable damage, increase potency. Okay, not too much. A lot of elites in this area. Okay, stay away from those. Okay, we do have more health crystals here. And maybe some resources up high. I don't want to mine the central crystal for obvious reasons. I have no way to target things, which is good and bad. Good because it means I'm going to hopefully kill like a large crowd of enemies. Bad because I'm not going to kill the big chunkers. I feel like that's going to hold me back a little bit. I think the acid grenade just needs a lot more potency to really sing. Who's even the mid-boss in there? Some kind of... There's an acid spitter in the mix. This is one problem I do run into with the throwable build, is you 100% can get stuck in a death loop, where you're not strong enough to actually kill the boss, and so you're just running around chipping away at it. Potency. Let's go for the 3 weaker grenades. I think that'll do the trick. Yeah, I just need to snag some of this experience. Let's go for the status effect damage. There's an overclock on the axes that gives them a fire trail, which would also be lovely. Yeah, the problem is I'm, like, functionally not hitting the boss here. Oh, let's get the plasma grenades. That might help. Or we'll do nothing. Okay. It's in this mix. I wonder if these auras are actually making them worse. Reload speed. So that means I should be chucking those constantly. Damage? No, let's just go for that. See if I can get a second overclock while I'm here. Reload speed damage. Yeah, this is long reload speeds. 48 damage. Oh. Yeah, we're toast. Okay, that's at least a little bit of something. Yeah, the boss is slowly melting. It's just not melting fast enough. Get another one of those. Max HP, just a little bit of survivability. Keep me going. I am trying so hard. Get a bit of pickup. Yeah, the little purple guys are hell. Reroll. Twice. There it is. Reload speed, extra explosion radius, or kinetic damage. Extra explosion radius. Okay, did we get it? No, we haven't yet. Crit damage, reload speed. I don't have the speed to avoid a lot of these. Raw damage. Boss is dead, finally. Now I just have to make it to the exit. None of these are throwables. That's a throwable. I was kind of hoping for the cryo grenade, because that's worked out very well in my favor in the past, but alas. I'm just gonna paint those grenades. Whew. 36 damage from those little guys. Rough. And that was just the first level. I think this will get easier, though.
I'm gonna do something epic. What else we got?
I have no more gold. So I guess that'll be it. Big one is, yeah, definitely gonna have to get some more healing here. We did pick up the BLT, right? Yeah, so we have a little bit of self-healing, unlike some runs. And this time around, I should have, like, a much easier time clearing the riffraff. Okay, and it's Morkite again. That's nice and easy. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out and heal. Smack that. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this opportunity to get as much health back as I can while things are simple and clean. That should be good enough. I'll leave the rest. I think the axes are knocking him back, which is a boon. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of Morkite up here, but I think I'm just gonna grab what little I can get. Let's see. Go for the axes. And the axes have merits. Ow. Nope. Oh, yeah, I'm just not swimming through the rock quite fast enough for that. Yeah, we don't have anything that has any, like, immediate staying power. A lot of AoEs, but the little purple guys can and will just find and shred me. Yeah, they're just tough enough. That's okay. Bounced it? Yeah, I got it. Let's just get over here. Grab the drop pod real quick. Do I actually line it up so I can get a clear with it? Do I have to get rid of the tree? I have to get rid of the tree. Yep. Well, I guess it's going to line itself up. Let's feather it for a little bit. More potency. There we go. Snag it all. Let's see, max HP when collecting red sugar. We don't have any of that. Let's just reroll. Increase damage whenever you reroll anything. Current stack's 5. That's a 15%. That's not bad. I don't want to spend more on that, though. I guess I'll try and get the axes up. If I can get them just the base flame trail, they'll be in a much better position. Let's go for a bit of movement speed. This guy is kind of slow. Ow. Okay. Grab the nitra. I guess we were slow, but if I actually use the jump pads, we're not. Or reload speed, yeah. Let's see. Actually, this was meaningless. That boss is there. It's going down mostly fine. I think we're good. Ow. Yeah, mining speed could use just a smidge of a boost. Ooh, you really do get stuck on those trees. Okay, go back here. Let's just heal. I know it's gonna break at some point, but I'm gonna make the most of it while I've got it. Okay, ow. Looking at the mini map for just a hot second, and that's all a little biter needs. Okay, let's see if I can get the Praetorian to do my mining for me. Yep. There's a magnet. Alright, let's get this to max. Enemies run away in fear. I'm gonna snag that. I actually don't know if that's a good option. It's good CC. I guess it burns them more. Boost the axe. Acid trail. Alright. So now that's affected by acid damage. Where's the boss? Oh, he's starting to really die. Okay. I might not be able to get any of this experience. Increase all explosive damage. Yeah, let's not sacrifice anything. There's like a smidge I can get, but yeah, lack of pickup radius is making this tough. Ow. Right at the last second too. Those little purple bugs are nasty. Nasty little cretins. Alright. Luck, mining speed, explosive damage, reroll. Axes? Nah, it's just do damage. Alright, 3 out of 5, so I've still got 2 regions left after this. Equip 9 overclocks. Doable. Almost could have had it on the last run, had I been patient. Or if I ever just get a run with a bunch of paint jobs. That would also do the trick. Okay. Yeah, I think we just scoot for a while. Because I'm 37, fighting enemies at this point is going to have some pretty heavy diminishing returns. I think I ended the last run at 45, so like, more experience at this point is going to... it's going to give me places, it's just not going to give me nearly as far as making sure I have all of the gold every time. Alright, don't want to risk any damage. And I know we have the supply drop. Oop. So I should get over to that. I keep expecting... Ow, what? Must have been one of the little purple guys. And like, usual suspects and whatnot. Reload on the axe. Damn. So what was my DPS? So, wow, the acid grenades were not that good compared to the axes. The axes are apparently better than I thought. Alright, let's give that another shot. Let's get the acid grenades. They don't... I guess we weren't very lucky. We got a lot of paint jobs for them. We didn't actually get a whole lot of, like, really good upgrades to make him sing, and hello. Whereas, yeah, I guess I'll just focus fire on the axes. They're good, I start with them. They do apparently a decent amount of damage. And it really wants me to get those upgrades, so sure, why not? I'm here. Win in Rome? It's not Rome. What do you think the dwarves' Roman Empire is, and why is it Carl? Who is Carl? I mean, apart from me. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Thinking about, a lot of indie developers and publishers that have been quite successful have started to kind of form their own publishing labels. So, like, Among Us is doing it, Ghost Ship Games is doing it. I guess, well, I was gonna say Donkey, but Donkey doesn't count. You know, it's not like he made a game beforehand. But, like, a number of these, the people behind Shovel Knight kind of launched their own publishing label. Admittedly, their publishing label is just, hey, more Shovel Knight games, but still. Who else? Like, I don't know. It's just been a number of, like, successful indie devs are just kind of co-publishing things on top of, you know, their usual fare. Well, do we want to try the bouncy grenades this time around? Sure. Get a bit of crit chance. There's still... Oh, it's this. Really? Yep. On the plus side... That's one hell of a drop. Alright. Fire and burn or acid? I actually don't know which is better. I have plasma, which... I don't know. I'm gonna go corrosive coating. Let's see. Crit chance. Small chance to get gold when mining. Let's just go with that. Bit of explosive damage. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep focusing on the axe. Unless it gives me some reason not to. But kind of as part of this, like, you have a bunch of these indie developers that are starting to kind of become legacy studios in and of themselves. In a way that, like, I guess Blizzard was, back when Blizzard was a good game developer. As opposed to, you know, honestly, maybe it's in a fine state now. I don't really care to find out. Shadowlands kind of burnt me on WoW. Warcraft 3 Reloaded... maybe that's it. Maybe my qualifier on me liking Blizzard again is them fixing Warcraft 3. Finally. Because I was legitimately, like, very much on board with Warcraft 3 Reloaded being kind of a return of the title, the genre. And then they just phoned it in so hard that it became, like, a forgotten embarrassment. Most developers will have, like, those games stick with them for a while, but I legitimately never even heard anybody talk about Warcraft 3. Was it Reforged, not Reloaded? Whatever the kind of HD remaster. Well, it wasn't a remake, it was definitely a remaster. But, like, even when it came out, I didn't know. I still have, like, had almost no connection to the game. I've never seen anybody talk about it. It was just, like, some stuff about cutscenes and, like, character models being sloppy and lazy. That was it. Nothing more. Like, no one's talked about it. And that's baffled me ever since, because, like, I grew up with those games. And to have them fall off that hard is nothing short of unheard of? Wild to me? Let's see. Acid drones, but they're not actually a throwable. Let's go for the boomerang. Not that I've been particularly keen on the boomerang in the past. I love it on a conceptual level. On an actual practical level, I don't know, it's usually pretty weak. but maybe I didn't really build it for damage. Crit chance? No, let's go for the reload speed. So, ionizes plasma, shocking enemies, absolutely. Okay, so now all of my weapons do stats effect damage. Crit damage, reload speed, sure. Oh, we're just right here. So I'm just gonna chill for a bit. That was much faster. Yeah, so I guess the axes really are worth the effort. Try and avoid taking too much damage. Maybe. Yeah, wanted to take out that elite, but still. But so, kind of as part of this, like, ooh, that's a bunch of max HP. Do I do it? Yeah. Snag that. Do we want the crit damage? No. I'll just re-roll, see what else I get. I don't even know if I want the extra padding. I guess it's good. Does armor work off of a flat reduction, or is it percentile? Because I swear it was flat, but I've had a number of runs where I gained 10 armor, and it didn't really feel like it was reducing my damage by a flat 10. Oh well, doesn't really matter too much. But so, to go back to like Deep Rock Galactic, we have, you know, obviously Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. And then we also have Deep Rock Galactic Core, which is the roguelike version of Deep Rock Galactic itself. Which is exciting? Question mark? I like Deep Rock Galactic enough. It's a fine game, but I do feel like it's a little static. It's probably the best iteration of kind of the Left 4 Dead formula that I think I've ever played. But having the idea of like roguelike power-ups, I guess there's something about like having those roguelike power-ups that makes every run feel that much spicier. What was I playing recently? Oh, I was playing Unrailed 2 as kind of like an early preview for the game. Ow. I can't get too distracted. It's the little crawlies. But so I was playing a little bit of Unrailed 2, and like the first Unrailed was kind of roguelike-y, but it was mostly just in terms of like you would get cart modifications that, you know, kind of you'd mix and match them over the course of like multiple runs. You know, each run is like, oh, let's try these carts instead. And that was fun, and I think you could upgrade them as well, but only a little bit. Or no, you couldn't upgrade the carts at all. You would just add more carts that kind of benefited and synergized with other carts. Oh, we still have the supply drop. This feels like it was a really long map for some reason. Ooh, 45 damage on that. Ouch. What was I going to say? So, I don't know, just the idea of roguelikeifying Deep Rock Galactic seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go for raw weapon damage. Reload speed is nice, especially with this. Fire rate doesn't really help. Magnet, kind of good. I'm just gonna get the small chance for Nitra. Snag a little bit more. Let's see. I maybe could have gone for the magnet, but we don't need it that bad. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of damage. Alright, there we go. That did hurt. I am wounded. I don't like that. At least I actually have stopping power now. Last run did not have any. It was very much kind of just let things burn and hope they burn before they get to me. That's not a great place to be in. This run is mostly just like I am dying slowly and I have no way of like course correcting that. Main hope is that I just kill them faster. But I guess that's fine too. But so, as just to finish my thing if I can. I mean, there's just so much going on. It's difficult to do so sometimes. I mean, I'm back up to 220 HP. That's pretty good. But you have these indie developers that are, yeah, becoming kind of legendary and legacy franchises in and of themselves. Now, Hollow Knight's been out for so long that there's like 10-year-olds that are now adults. Or who are either are adults now or will be adults by the time Silksong comes out, and there's something wild about that to me. Because it kind of felt like, for a while, indie games were just kind of this, like, burgeoning industry, and, you know, most developers were a little fly-by-night. They make a game and then disappear. High explosive grenade? Yeah. I was kind of hoping for the fire grenade, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. I think at this point we mostly just chuck things into their midst and hope for the best. Unfortunately, it's a tough group. At least they're pretty vulnerable. Ow, ow. Oh, eh. We got through that without taking damage. I am impressed. Except for those little guys. I hate them. I hate them so much. Explosion radius. Let's get that big. I cannot tell you how much I want to have, like, 300% explosion radius just for the hell of it. Okay, slows enemies or kinetic damage. Let's go for the slow. We don't have much for CC, and so having these big bouncing plasma grenades seems like a easy setup, especially because I think they shock enemies too. More explosion radius. It hurt me. Okay, let's get out of here if I can. Before I take too much damage. And we are good. But kind of as part of that, you also have, I guess, maybe Deep Rock Galactic that is starting to spiral out its own lore. Let's grab a health. Which do I have? Probably those two. I don't think we need the rest. As this... No, it's only 3 out of 5. So we got some time. Feels like I'm in a good spot, though. One of my runs definitely ended with me at level 26 on the first biome. It didn't end well the rest of the way, but it does feel like maybe I'm a little underleveled. I don't know, maybe kind of, sort of. But so, to go back to the thing that kind of incited this is like, you know, the constant for Carl. And I fully expect Ghost Ship Games is never going to explain who or what. They might hint at it, they might, you know, do some references here and there, but they'll never, like, officially confirm why all the dwarves are obsessed with Carl. And, like, maybe one or two other things. But the idea of, like, 20, 30 years from now, like, imagine if Deep Rock Galactic is still going. You know, maybe they have a sequel or something for modern platforms with some new modern tech. But that's kind of largely the only differences, and they've just been building upon it. And, you know, maybe you have some actual plot-based media. And here's like a co-op hero shooter, well, co-op shooter that actually has like some cutscenes and stuff, and let's show the lore of this universe. Would they do it? Would it even work? I don't know. Well, like, the more successful these games are, the more likely we are to, in fact, yes, get goofy, extended universes within indie games. I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to it, sort of. The one issue I do find, and this is the same issue with, like, AAA development as well, is that very much even indie studios are not immune to being bought out, which is kind of what killed AAA for a while. Right, for a while, killed AAA up until this point. You know, talking about Blizzard, they got bought out like 5 different times. And, like, that's rough. Because every time you get bought out, you have no idea if the management is actually going to care. You have no idea if the management is, yeah, just voice caught in my throat. But management, like, can have wildly different thoughts about how to do things. I frequently think back to Kingdoms of Amalur, which was Kurt Schilling, the baseball star's, like, I want to call it a brainchild. I'm going to say it was his mess. More than anything else, the guy would specifically, like... He wasn't very hands-on the actual development process because, go figure, he's not a game developer. And, yeah, I can't see the actual map. Nimrod's has spoiled me. And I think it's part of the reason why Nimrod's is very much my flavor of the week. As far as... flavor of the week as far as Bullet Heavens that I like to play. Just being able to see on the map, like, hey, where am I? Where am I going? Where are the goodies? I guess Vampire Survivors has that too. I think I don't know, tune out a little bit on Vampire Survivors. It doesn't quite have some of these aspects that I like. Though it's got proper level design now, which I cannot besmirch. Okay, ow! Oh, I didn't realize I was within range of those things. Go over here. We still have some healing crystals. More explosive damage, absolutely. Okay, where's the boss in that mix? Back like a layer or 3. Wait, oh, those things are healing. So that's the issue. And the reason why these take so long is because those stupid fields heal everything within. Okay. And I don't quite have the DPS to manage that. Nor really any kind of meaningful way of getting at those healers. I guess I've been unintentionally going for my plasma grenade here. Yeah, so I guess you have to go for like a very direct damage build on this one. I guess the other thing, because the axes work off of a trail on the way back, what I should be doing is like really booking it when my axes, or like just book it constantly so my axes actually have somewhere to go. Ow. Oof. Oof. I'm getting the boss down. He's melting slowly. Please kill this guy. Move speed. Move speed. There it goes. Okay, crit chance, crit damage, max HP. I guess I'll go for the crit chance. Let's see, reload speed, reload speed. I hate to just go for the overall upgrades, but we kind of need them. Okay, there goes the boss. Okay, just avoid. Not much I can do about it, but at least I can scoot down through this field of experience, then run up. Oh, I should check if my plasma grenade's getting upgrade options. None of them have been standing out as the issue. But that might just be me. Okay, plasma grenade, axe, throwable damage, status effect damage, heal, reroll. Mining speed, axe again. Range of your axes, damage and reload speed. And the others would have been nice, but I think we're fine. Okay, we're at 4 out of 5. I might be able to pull this run off. And yeah, a lot of these runs are also going to get a lot easier once I've maxed out all of my stats. Because I haven't, because that takes effort and grinding and things. Ow. Ow. Okay. What I want to do is bully this guy into a corner. If it'll let me. Luckily, we can kind of freeze it in place. Because, yeah, it can't quite deal with the bouncing plasma grenades. There we go. What do we get for it? Cold damage, armor, throwable damage. Dodge chance when taken. Nah, throwable damage. Okay, go for those guys. Yeah, I'd like to go for the healers, but that's a lot of bug. There we go. So I need pocket blooms. We already have a bunch of them. Nitro's good. Yeah, I don't know. Mostly just try and get my two guns up so they can get their overclocks. Then everything else is probably just going to go into universal upgrades so I can just huck axe like crazy. I think the one issue with hucking axe is very much the limitation of they actually have a limited fire rate, and I don't know if I can upgrade that. Now, if I could throw all three of them out at once, ooh, then we'd be in business. Because that is a short reload speed otherwise. Meh. There we go. I love those bounce pads. Like, for all my frustration of the little purple dudes, the bounce pads make this level just so much better. Okay, that came out sounding just a little bit salacious, but, like, I do mean it. It's fun. Movement tech like that just instantly makes a game that much more enjoyable. There's a bunch of stuff along the center that I should probably snag real quick. Okay, supply pod this late. Ouch. I'm actually unsure about what I can do. Ow. I was really hoping freezing them would actually make it so they do less damage to me as I pass through. Okay, so we don't actually want to do this one. Well, nope, never mind. That discount would have been nice. Extra fire damage, extra crit. I'm just gonna go for the extra fire damage. Not that that really helps. Actually, does that help any of mine? No, I'm a fool. We don't do fire damage. It's okay. None of those were great. Okay, range or spiral outwards. Let's just go for the range. Okay, what else do we have around here? Random pocket bloom. And no, I think at this point we are just tootling. If there's anything left on this level, I think I've tapped it. I guess I should probably do a little bit of mining on some of those locations. Ow. So I guess what we do is just come back here. And just heal until they've caught up to me, and then I can't stay there anymore. It's okay. Explosive damage. Boomerang. I don't know. Yeah, the problem is I want plasma weapon upgrades. There's another heal. It is another heal. Well, even the little basic biters have hundreds of HP. That's rough. I guess we are on Hazard 4, so I shouldn't expect anything to fold quickly. Okay, so where's... Ow. Where's the boss in this mix? I actually don't see him. Yeah, the problem is, once again, I don't have enough juice to take out the, I don't have enough juice to take out the healers, and there's 3 of them in there. And the Praetorian himself is spooky big. And yeah, the game is just like, hey, would you like upgrades for your boomerang? And it's like, no, just give me my final overclock. I'm hosed. Like, I don't want to give up, but well, I don't know. We got the elite Praetorian down halfway. I might be able to swing this. Ow. I'm like, I don't want to waste gold on rerolls, and why is everything so crap right now? I have no idea, man. Yeah, it's the little purple guys. They're the killers. Everything else I can kind of weather and run around. Okay. And yeah, I'm zippy, so most of these aren't too much of a threat. Oh, we got it. I think I've got almost everything I can possibly get out of that, so let's just go for the reload speed and just fire a lot.
Stage 4 was obviously a breeze for you, so we look forward to your easy completion of the final stage.
Next, I'm gonna be the best.
Explosion radius.
I want another go.
I didn't have enough.
What else we got? Hell yeah.
Guess I could have bought the health. I don't know.
Will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons, and watch out for elites. Keep it cool, you will make it out just fine.
I would like to max out my plasma grenade and my axes, but it is decided that it is boomerang time. And in my experience, the boomerang is vastly inferior in terms of the damage it does. But then again, they've been balancing and rebalancing and changing and improving everything, so there's a very real possibility that, you know, the boomerang actually is hitting quite well. Alright, let's get down to the health crystal and just wait for a bit. Okay, hang out here. Health is fine. Wreck that. Grab everything else. Yeah, the question is, do we go for that? I mean, we kind of have to. I was mostly wondering if I'd try and use it to demolish a couple of the... Ow. This sucks. See if I could demolish a couple of the mid-bosses. The answer is, I mean... yeah, we'll just have it demolish these ones. Should be able to take out these two at the very least. There they go. I might even wake the boss, which maybe isn't great. So I want the crit. You know, lose some mining speed, but maybe the turbo encapulator. There we go. Probably too little too late is the one thing I will say, but at least I'm hucking things at an advanced rate. Okay, mine these into oblivion. Like, things are melting over there, they're just not melting fast enough. Yeah, it does not help that it's got those, or they've just got the Heelys in that mix. And I'd like to kill them, but they're so beefy. Ow, what hit me? I have no idea. Got a magnet. Do I want to go for it? Yeah. The problem is I think my mining My mining speed is only a +8. Yeah, that's rough. We saw throwable damage. Okay, boss is up, which is rough. Grab the magnet. See if we can get a power boost off of this. Whatever overclock I can get from that ain't worth it. Okay. Go for that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to dance. Problem is, boss is tough bugger. At least we've got bounce pads. Kind of in a nice circle around here. So I can just kind of skirt that. Just hope for the best. See if I can... Ow? What was that? Oh. It drops it lobs blobs. Okay. Yeah. I'm not betting on this one. Let's go for the reload speed. Chances of me getting one more level here are kind of slim. Or one more level for it. If I can get that overclock, I will be a happy camper. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, that hurts. I don't have that. I do not have the regen or the health to chance that too much. We haven't even gotten the boss halfway down. This is a tough thing to try and get through purely on grit alone. A bit bigger. Okay, snag a couple of those. The one problem with this is can't exactly look before I leap. I have no idea where I'm going to be landing, and sometimes that's risky. Well, you know what? I have gold. There we go. Potency. Bounce more times before detonating. Let's do it. Oh, that's close. Yeah, unfortunately the boss is still half health. I'm like, I can maybe swing it. Ow. At least the Watchers are dead. But yeah, I think this run just suffers from a critical lack of oomph. Oh, there's some explosive damage. I'll take that. Okay. Piss. Yeah, there's no safe spots. What? Oh. Okay. I mean, how am I even supposed to get through that? Yeah. Kind of fun explosive build. Just not enough beef. But we did get some upgrades all the same. Getting to that Hazard 4 is going to take some work. Did we get anything else? Just 10 Wardens. Ouch. Welp, stand still for 60 seconds. Destroy 5 glowing crystal formations. I'll have to work on that. Yeah, I gotta come back to this. I gotta put some more time into it. It's a fun game. It's just a long grind to get all of this stuff done. just so many runs, because you have to do a single run for every single one of these weapon masters, which would probably help me with Hazard 4 in retrospect. Every single one of these up to level 5. Every single one of these up to level 5. And like, once you get them all, it's so much easier, but rough. Anyway, I guess I might as well mention that the update for Azure Wield and Mutators are available now live on like the current branch of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So if you already have it or if you have it installed, you can just play it immediately. And if you don't, it's a freaking fun game. It's tough, and I'm struggling a little bit, but that's just the nature of it. And once you overcome that, well, it gets so much easier. Let's see, can I actually afford any of these? No, I can't. I didn't pick up any devices. Well, it's fine. But for now, at least, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.